Chevrolet engine dynamometer test simulator. So come on over and take a look. I think you're going to enjoy what we have on display for you tonight. What we've got is a 5.3 liter Vortec V8 engine from our Silverado, Suburban, Tahoe, and Avalanche. And it features two of Chevrolet's fuel-saving technologies, E85 flex fuel capability, and active fuel management. You guys can move in close, you don't have to stand back there, it's okay. Anything happens, I'll be the first to know, so don't worry about it. Now, that silver device that's behind the engine is called a dynamometer. We use that to test our engines, to collect information, so that we can get the best horsepower, the best performance, the best torque out of our engines, and to make sure that you've got that long life dependability and durability that you come to expect out of our Chevrolet engines. Now, all that information is gathered by the dynamometer, goes to our mainframe computer, and then you see it on our dashboard on the back wall. Over on the right, you'll see horsepower curves, torque curves, tachometer showing RPMs. Over on my other right, you'll see engine inputs. That blue line is the throttle position, which is really the gas pedal. In the middle, we're going to show engine outputs, the important charts, the one in the middle. This is operating mode, all 8 cylinders firing. We're going to be able to use that for active fuel management discussion here in a moment. But what you're listening to right now is a normal durability test. This is the type of a test that we run worldwide on all of our engines to make sure, again, that we've got the best possible performance that we can. We're only showing you a couple of quick cycles of it right now. It's called a sawtooth test. This is where we take the engine, run it up to speed, bring it down, run it up to speed, bring it down. And we would keep on doing that continually, anywhere, so that we could collect between 125,000 to over 300,000 simulated driving miles on our engine. I just got to be careful where I stand, I think. Okay, continuing. Next test we want to show you is our active fuel management test. This is on our fuel-saving technology. Active fuel management means that we're going to automatically deactivate 4 of the 8 cylinders. Watch the operating mode chart in the middle. You don't need to have 8-cylinder power when you're cruising down the highway, coasting, light accelerations. That's a waste of gasoline. So by automatically deactivating the fuel injectors and lifters for 4 of the cylinders, always the same 4, we're going to be able to save anywhere from 6 to 8% of our fuel. And if you do a lot of highway driving where we may be in the 4-cylinder mode a lot, you're probably going to save a lot more than that. Now, right now we're just cruising down the highway. Engine says don't need the power. We go back to 4 cylinders. But watch again, we're going to switch to 8 cylinders. In fact, this is another one of our simulated durability tests that we run. We're just showing you here a couple of cycles of it. Normally this would be 18,000 cycles going from 4 to 8, 4 to 8, but we don't have that much time tonight. So we'll just show you a few cycles, but pay attention that we're going 2,000 RPM, instantaneously switching from 4 to 8. So in terms of the engine, that's about 3 RPM. Blink your eye, that's how fast it is, 300 milliseconds. You don't feel anything, you don't notice anything, except when you go to the gas station, you're putting less gas in your car. Now we have active fuel management on the Tahoe, Suburban, Silverado, Avalanche, hybrid vehicles, as well as our Camaro SS with 400 horsepower, 6.2 liter V8 engine. That means you got acceleration, performance when you need it. You just press on the gas pedal. You get 8-cylinder power back right away. And when you don't need it, you get fuel-saving 4-cylinder mode. You want to pass on the highway, you press the accelerator, get your 8-cylinder back. No problem with it whatsoever. Now, yeah, Chevrolet committed to being gas-free to gas-friendly. Well, we got active fuel management. Now, this is also E85 flex fuel capable, as our trucks are. Impala, HHR vehicle. E85 is what we get from taking old rubber tires, turning it into ethanol. Not only corn, but old rubber tires. And then we don't have to import as much foreign oil. We can burn it as kind of an engine. Now, this next test that we're going to run for you is our wide open throttle test. Watch the tachometer. We're going to go to red line. Watch the throttle. We're going to go all the way up, 99–100%. Now, I know you guys all take good care of your cars. You would never do anything silly like this, right? Everybody nod yes. But for dependability and durability, we want to make sure we've got the best possible engine that we can, so we do this kind of a test. But we do a lot of other tests as well. We've got what we call a thermal shock test. That's where we take the engine, temperature just as this, then we elevate the temperature of the room 230 degrees to make sure it's always going to work in all kinds of weather. In fact, we do that 8,600 times in a row, just to make sure, again, dependability, durability. Then we take the coolant, run it through a chiller, -40 degrees. We always want to make sure it's going to work. You may not want to go to -40 degrees, but we want to make sure that the engine will. If you get stuck in a lot of traffic jams, well, we're going to idle our engine just like you're in traffic, but we do it 24/7. Not for a day, not for a week, 6 to 9 months continuously, just to Chevrolet committed to being gas-free to gas-friendly. In fact, this November, the most gas-friendly we can get. Our all-new electric vehicle, the Volt, which is over here on my left,